Hey, it's a Humble Collector here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the 4-panel death card of Simon Mitterer. So without further ado, we'll get started. The first panel we have here, Death is Overcome in Victory. Of course, we have St. Michael the Archangel there. And then on the interior of the card, this very nice studio portrait with him in his helmet. You don't see helmets in these photos very often, so that's really cool. Going down the second panel here, remember in love and in silent mourning our dear, unforgettable son and brother, the brave Unterofficer Simon Mitterer, a farmer's son from Opfelbach and a theologian from Passau, who, after brilliant studies, longing for the priesthood, fell victim to an enemy bullet on March 4th, 1943, at the age of 27. Now, interestingly enough, I was able to find his casualty record. I'll put that up on screen now. So Simon was a member of the Croatian Infantry Regiment 369, and even though the card here says he was killed by a bullet, my translation of that cause of death there is shrapnel to the head. Now, interestingly enough, Croatian Infantry Regiment 369 was an infantry regiment made up of Croatians. So even though most of the men in the unit were Croatians, the officers were all German. They weren't involved up on the front line at this point when he was killed. They were actually on partisan activity. So, fighting against the freedom fighters that were active in that area. And given the fact that he was fighting against partisans and not the Soviet ground forces, it's probably safe to say the shrapnel here was more likely from like a hand grenade or an improvised explosive, rather than an artillery shell, which we would usually assume for more of a frontline unit. But yeah, overall, really interesting card. This is the first one that I've found, and it's the only one that I have that I'm aware of from one of the foreign units, or units that were mostly made up of non-German or Austrian soldiers. So that's kind of interesting. The fact that apparently he was a theologian who was hoping to become a priest, and then ended up, being an officer in the German army. I'm curious how that happened, if he had volunteered, or if he had been drafted and then been selected to go to training to be an officer. But yeah, really, really interesting card regardless. Moving down to the bottom here, you left us with a happy heart and hope to see you again. But now the pain is bigger because this no longer happens. My God and my everything, St. Francis. Sweetheart of Jesus, be my love. O Lord, give him eternal rest. Our Father, Hail Mary. And then moving to the back here, nobody has a greater love than this, to give up his life for his brothers. This is HCOM backing. This isn't HCOM backing, actually. This is the CAS-M backing. My apologies. But yeah, we've seen this one before as well. Actually, I really like this style. No, I'm a big fan of the HCOM backings, but these are kind of really nice, more simplistic designs. But yeah, overall, really, really interesting card. Like I said, not aware of any other cards I have that are from foreign units. And the fact that, he's wearing a helmet in the picture, he's a theologian, it all adds kind of to the interest of the card. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll see you all again very soon.